For those of you that probably don't know me and have only seen me on Ruwa Organic, chances are you probably think that I've been on YouTube for a few years, but actually I've been on YouTube for 16 years. If you take a look at my first video that I published, it was on 26th of September 2009. This is the channel that really grew up my marketing business. But we're not here to talk about this channel. In fact, we're here to talk about the Ruwa Organic channel. How much am I being paid by YouTube when I produce my videos and when I publish all this content? So the reason why I'm talking about these stats and I'm going through all of this is not to brag, but to inspire you, because this could be another opportunity for you to make money as a side hustle or even as your main income earner. Now, as I mentioned before, my other channel, it has more than 85,000 subscribers. That's my main channel. That is my marketing arm of my online business and my marketing business. Whereas this one here is just documenting my journey, and I speak about things that I've experienced. I can share some tips and so on. So it's not my major website, and that is why sometimes when I produce content, I disappear and then I reappear and I disappear. It's just because sometimes I get overwhelmed. But it has been performing in a very impressive way. As I mentioned, this is only for inspiration purposes only. Maybe you could be thinking, well, YouTube doesn't make you a lot of money, or it's only for this type of people. It's not even something serious. But I'll tell you one thing. YouTube is the new entertainment genre that we need to be taking a look at. Before, it used to be the television, but the stats actually state that in America alone, YouTube has more viewers than your traditional TV. Yes, believe it or not. So if you want to make some money on the side, this could be an opportunity for you to tap into this, because YouTube does do a split share of revenue if you produce really, really good videos. So over here, what I've done is I've gone in and I've listed these videos based on the views. So more than 10,000 views is what we are seeing here. And you're going to notice a trend. So here you can see big shift in the UK for Zimbabweans. This has gotten 11,000 views. Why many Zimbabweans are leaving the UK? It seems like a lot of people are interested in this. We are going to drill down and see how much this video has made and so on, so you can have an idea of how much these videos are making. This one here, living in a van to save money, and this performed really well as well, 28,000. So when we go down here, I'm done for now, 38,000. So when I go through down here, why people are stuck in the UK, look at that. This one has gotten 94,000. This is incredible, right? So we continue on, 43,000. This is when my borehole failed and, basically got scammed. Over here, how Zimbabweans are making money, 68,000. That's really good, And when we go further down here, there should be a few other videos. Oh, look at that. Left the UK, tried farming and failed. So it looks like people are interested in, or they get to want to click when they see mistakes that I've made. I would probably think the reason may be they don't want to make the same mistake. So this is why these videos are very, very popular. So anyway, there's quite a lot here which have significant views, and I'm sure there should be a video here about Wadimaya. Yes, was Wadimaya paid? Look at that, 112,000. I know when I interviewed Wadimaya, this was a crazy situation. In fact, why don't we take a look and see how this video performed? So I'm going to come over here to analytics, and this video alone made 132, which is a bit strange considering it has a lot of views. So you'll find that some videos will make a bit of money, some won't make as much money. So this one here was Wadimaya paid 130 something. And let's take a look at this one here. Goodbye Wadimaya. That's $10. Okay. So what if we take a look at some other videos, because you can see, it's not easy for someone who's new to YouTube to get this amount of views. 25,000 is quite a lot if you're starting off. So let's take a look at some of these other videos. Okay, why many people are leaving the UK? Let's take a look at this one here. Now look at that. This video now is making way more, but it's on lesser views. Lesser views, yes. 335 for this video on 49K. Now take note of the amounts, and this will show you how this is been performing. So let's go to this one as well. The previous one was 335. Let's go to this one here, 167. But when you look at the views, it's not too far off, right? So let's continue on. There's this one here, the mortgage. Yeah, this one was quite an interesting one. 156. But it's only 17,000. So what this is telling me is there's certain topics, if they get a lot of views, they don't necessarily pay a lot. Let's take a look at this one here. 94,863. Wow. So this video really, really performed. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. So that's 94,000 views. That's almost $1,000 from one video. All right. So there's this other one here. Top 5 scams. 70. So overall, when you take a look at all these videos, why Zimbabweans are poor. Let's have a look at that. Analytics, 120. So things to do with money or mortgage, or whatever it is, I would say it seems to attract certain ads on my videos. And that is why, just because a video has so many views does not necessarily mean that it is going to be, it's going to perform very well money-wise. Let's take a look at this one here. 863. No, I've had a look at this one here. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see if there's another example that we can use. Okay, farming failing. Okay, let's see what this will pay. 178. Farming, again, I would assume that in farming, there could be other products that will be advertised on the channel here. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so this one here. Doing business is almost impossible in Zimbabwe. Right, let's take a look at this one. 107, but it's only 14K. This is eye-opening if you're someone who really wants to go into YouTube. Okay, let's take a look, and this is the final one, by the way. Let's take a look at this one here. Warning to Zimbabweans: negative people are destroying. Okay, let's take a look at this one. 71 with only 20K. So it looks like the more I do videos, the more I get paid. Now, to prove my point that the more videos you make, the more money you make, if you take a look here, you'll notice that this is where the activity was happening and a lot of videos were being made here. And this is where I got paid a lot. So this channel here started in November 2021, but there was nothing here, no videos. And then I did a few here. And I think this is a few videos when Wadumaya came. I did quite a few, and then I just died down and there was nothing. You can see there's instances where I wasn't publishing any videos at all. And then I started publishing again, and then it went down again the whole of November here, 2023 up to 2024. I wasn't really publishing any videos. And then I started again around August 2025. And up until now, I've been producing these videos, and the total that this channel has made is about 10,000 US dollars. And that to me is a lot, considering this is concentrated over a very short period of time. As you can see here, I would say this is the most significant part. This part here, let's say July 28th to August the 3rd, and up to today, 2025. So 10K, that's decent, because that could do a lot. Now that we're talking about investments and so on, that's enough money to buy a stand, right, in this short period of time. So I would highly recommend that if you're someone who wants to raise money, or you want to get some side income, I would say go to YouTube. Try and make your videos. Yes, it comes with a bit of a challenge. You need to know how to present. You also need to know how to use your gear and so on. I haven't gone to any university or any institute to learn how to do this. It's just trial and error, and through experience, you get to get better and better. So let's head over back to our main page here. Now, if you notice, if I take this to, let's say, last 30 days or last 28 days, because I was posting a lot. And how do you know I was posting a lot? Take a look here. These videos here were quite regular. Look at that. In some cases, I was even posting 2 videos, right? And live streams and so on. And in the last 28 days, you can see it from here, I've made $908 and it's still going up. So as I mentioned before, this is not for bragging. This is just to show you that there are opportunities. I know some people say, oh, YouTubers, socialites and so on, trying to make it a bad name, as if the only ways of making money are to get an official job. I mean, clearly you can see that this, and this, by the way, is like my little side hustle. This is not my main channel. Now, there are ways that you can make even more money with this. Now, there are some guys, if you take a look at their videos, you can see some of their videos are sponsored. You can actually negotiate and make even more money to feature a company on your videos. That's other ways to make money. And by the way, if you guys are watching this, if you're a company that wants to be featured on Ruwa Organic, let me know. We can see how we can work out a collaboration. So just reach out to me. I'll leave some details in the video description below. All right, so let's take a look at a few factors that has made this channel also perform really well. If I come over here to audience, we can drill down and see the behavior of the audience. We can see we have a lot of new viewers here, and that's 43%. Casual viewers are 39%. Regular viewers are 17%. So clearly this channel is growing because there's new viewers coming to this channel over and over again, which is fantastic. The time to post, I know sometimes I post late, but this is something that you may need to take a look at as well, because this is very, very important. Right, so when we go further down here, again, I'm pleased that at least majority of people, not majority, but a lot of people are subscribed, which is fantastic, because when you subscribe, you get notifications that I've released a new video. And then here, it's 74% male. I'm actually surprised by that. And I can also see some stats here that 28% are watching this on TV. Wow, that is fantastic. Okay, so as you can see here, this is brilliant. This is my revenue for the last 28 days, and it's saying here 428 more than usual, which is a very, very good thing. We also have trends here, and sometimes I go to this tab just to see how things are performing, but I mean, I don't really, spend a lot of time here. The other thing that I wanted to talk about here as well is you can really take a look at topics that are making a lot of views, and then you can just make your own topics that way. Now, for me, when I create my videos, I just create videos on something that comes to my mind. Whether it makes money or not, I'm not really, I don't really focus on that. I just make videos about my experience. Sometimes a lot of people watch those videos. Sometimes people don't. It's just, it just depends. So the purpose of my channel here is to document my journey. Now, for some of you, I'm going to give you some ideas. Some of you guys have come to the UK. You could actually document your journey from Zimbabwe to the UK, even as a daily thing, how you're working here, how you're getting on. There is a lot of people who are hungry for content, all right? When I look at what I produce, only a fraction of Zimbabweans are watching my videos, right? But there's also other people that are producing, other content. But the thing is, you have to differentiate yourself, because what you will realize is you may find that people may want to copy your topics that you are doing, but they can't copy who you are. So that shouldn't discourage you. Like right now, I can tell you topics that are trending that almost every Zimbabwean YouTuber are doing is relocation, right? Because people want to know, how difficult is it to relocate? So those videos are making a lot of views. But you can also do your own type of videos where you're showing your own little journey, which is unique to you, and you have a different voice. That could work too. So don't feel like you can't really get into this space because there are a lot of YouTubers that are already doing it. No, you could try it out, do it in your own way. And I mean, I've seen some some content creators where I can't wait to see their videos because they have their own unique way of presenting them. And it also, again, comes down to storytelling. You need to find a way to present your own content in your own way, and that will take you really, really far. So this, I would say, try it. There's nothing you're going to lose. As a matter of fact, I have quite a few channels. I mean, and I'll show you here. If I go to Switch account, you'll notice that I have Kumusha Investments, which you guys are aware of. This is our investment company for anyone who wants to invest in Zimbabwe. I also have this one called Funnels to Income. It has 1,350 subscribers. There's, of course, Ruwa Organic with 24,400. And further down here, there's Sidecrafter, which is what I spoke about a few moments ago. So yes, there's quite a few channels. MacWP is another one that I've just recently created. So these are different for different forms of income, but these are YouTube channels which target totally different people from different interests as well, because sometimes you need to have a niche. This is why I was saying when it comes to this channel, this is just me documenting. It's not in particular going for a specific niche in per se, but the other ones, yes, they are to do with marketing, and the other one is to do with web design and WordPress and so on. So it's specific niches which the target audience is not even Zimbabweans. So that's how I've been able to run that business. But for this, I would highly recommend you try it out, and this could be something that could replace even your main income. Right now, I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I just purely run my business online, and this is why, in a way, sometimes when I complain, I actually look back and I say to myself, I shouldn't be really complaining because I can work from anywhere, in the world as long as there's internet. And that is a massive privilege. Of course, it took me a while to get where I am today, but I'm in a much easier position than a lot of people who are bound by location when it comes to working. So I would say if you are definitely thinking of retiring or you want to make a side income, think of YouTube. Find your own angle of presenting your own content, and also look at other YouTubers out there to get some inspiration, and then give it a go. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Is YouTube worth it? Does it seem like a gimmick to you? Has this changed how you look at YouTube now? Let me know in the comments box below. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care.